All right, guys, welcome back to the Bennett Brothers podcast.
Today we're going to be talking.
We've got Titus here, and we've also got my brother who's weird and gay and tries to mimic everything that I have to say.
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah,
This is my podcast.
This is my podcast. I let you on it as a guest. Sometimes.
Matt, you were late to your own podcast today.
When I'm feeling bored, it's not his podcast. Anyways, Titus is here. He made it. And today we're going to be telling you guys why
I'm forced
you
to be
suck.
here.
He is forced to be here at gunpoint. Don't tell him.
What?
Say something smart, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, say something smart, Titus. Okay.
Why are you fighting me?
So, guys, we're going to be talking about...
It's a gun, you fucking idiot. I was playing along with your joke. God damn it.
We're going to be explaining to you guys why
retarded.
90% of you are poor, and my main cause for that I've seen, that I believe is the truth, because everything I say is the truth, is that you can't do anything that you're not forced to do. You work a job because of the fact that you're forced to do it, which actually... My brother and I had this issue a long time back, and we realized how bullshit it was. We wanted jobs because anything that we did by ourselves, we weren't obligated to do. So he came up with this idea, actually. We need to get jobs because we're obligated to show up, and we'll make more money because we have to show up. But we quickly realized that it was bullshit because...
When the fuck did I have that idea that we should be wages?
When you worked at
piece of
Scott's,
shit.
You came up with that idea. Anyways...
I was fucking 12.
Yeah, so we just broke the cycle fast, and we're going to explain to you dickheads how to break the cycle. That's all.
Don't act like I did this last year. I was fucking 12.
Okay, he was 12. He was a dickhead when he was 12. He's not as much of a dickhead now.
I was 12 when I said we should get jobs.
Because we're obligated to go. But
no, retard. Bro, our lawn mowing business wouldn't have worked in the town of fucking 20 people. I know, because we tried, and everybody was drunk alcoholics, told us to eat shit.
No, you guys were
okay.
not
A little different than most lawn mowing businesses.
We could have sold liquor.
No, you were.
They wouldn't
no,
have got. They
Yeah.
wouldn't have got. Why would they buy liquor from us, Jacob, when they could buy it from the bar?
All right, listen, nerds. The point is, after they interrupted me trying to save you from being poor and dying a fucking loser.
Isn't that the whole thing that you're doing, is trying to save them from dying poor and a loser?
Yeah, but you tried to stop me. Anyways, so the reason that you can't commit to your side hustle and anything of that realm, or your own business, or making money on your own, is because you're not obligated to do it. So you'll work a job for the rest of your life because you're obligated to show up to your job. Otherwise, you'll lose it. But with your side hustle, you can always start tomorrow, and it'll never fucking matter. And you can procrastinate tomorrow until you end up just dying poor, old, dumb, and ugly. And that is why most people never get anything past their own job, is because they're not obligated to do anything more. All they have to do is show up to their job, and they get enough money to live, and they don't feel like they have to do anything more than that, so they end up just doing that. So my suggestion is to find something that you truly believe that will help you out of your fucking shitty life, and you commit to it, and you believe in it, and you do it every single fucking day, and you commit to doing it, and you never quit until it actually fucking works, and now you're out of your shitty cycle of only doing what you're obligated to do and looking like a nerd like my brother over here, or Titus right here in the middle of both of us, waving their hands around like this. Yeah, like that.
Let's call being a fucking winner.
All right, guys, take over. I gotta go. I'm back. Why would you do that? We're fucking coughing the mic again. All right.
Why would you get...
Anyways, guys, the point there was
So you can hear me.
that you need to find something that you believe in doing. This is Titus's mic because he coughed in it.
I'm gonna fucking...
He lost privileges for 25 seconds. His 25 seconds is up. Your jail sentence is
It hasn't been
over.
25 seconds.
So, well, I'm not giving him another sentence of 10
That
seconds.
was my fucking water, dude.
Get out of here.
I needed that.
You're done.
All right, dysfunction here. Anyways, guys, doesn't matter.
I'm done. Have a nice
really,
day.
Doesn't really matter what it is. If you commit to something and you continuously do it, I believe it'll work out for you. As long as you obligate yourself to do
100%.
it instead of having to have some other man obligate you to show up. Otherwise, you lose your opportunity to show up. So the only way out of that cycle is to actually find something you're willing to do and do it on repeat. And I also want to say, for all the kids who are still in school and above the age of 15 years old, actually 16 is the legal age to drop out. I want to say congratulations. You're a dickhead. You made it through another year of school. Now it's summer and you get to drink and party and fuck off the rest of your summer. And then you get to go back to school and repeat the fucking cycle because you're a douchebag.
Yeah, what he fucking said. His mom's a douchebag.
But what I do want to say, guys, is make sure that while it is summer,
You have so
you're out
much
of school,
fun.
you have a lot of fun, and don't commit to anything because you might do something good with
You guys aren't gonna do fucking shit. You guys are just gonna go do whatever you guys did last summer, or you guys are gonna continue what you guys were doing right after you guys get off school, and that's either drinking, smoking, or you're gonna go hang out with your homies, go do a jerk circle in your mom's basement, and just fuck around.
a
And
jerk circle.
what happens when it comes to the point in your life where you're gonna graduate
point?
high school and you're like,
Graduate.
yeah, when you graduate,
When
what
you
are-
graduate.
what are you gonna do
What are you gonna
when
do
you're done?
When you're done,
Are you gonna do the same thing for the rest of your life?
same thing.
Well, you got to figure something out.
Your whole
because
life.
Those friends are eventually gonna
Friends.
grow away from you, and they're not gonna want to do jerk circle gay shit with you anymore, and they're gonna want to go do something with their lives, and you're not gonna do shit after school. Instead, you're gonna do the same fucking thing.
That was money.
You need to go figure something out.
Figure it out. Look, guys, what Titus said right there was very true. Do not do the same thing you did last summer. Don't go fuck off. And if you do, then fuck you and you deserve to be poor. And don't ever ask why. Don't ever sit there and ask, why is this happening to me? Why does my life suck? When you're 40 years old and you can't pay rent and you and your kids end up on the streets, or maybe you won't end up on the streets. Maybe something worse will happen. Like you living a mediocre life and being on your deathbed and looking back and absolutely hating everything that you made. Being like, fuck, man, what did I do with my life? Fuck, man, nobody's proud of me. Fuck, man, nobody will fucking ever remember a single thing that I did because my life was so mediocre that I just blended in with the rest of the crowd and I never did anything good because I wasted those summers as a little kid just fucking off. And then when I turned old enough to get a job, I had to get a job to pay my bills, and I could never get out of it because I never built the little window for me to hop through and say, fuck this, I'm doing my own thing. And we'll talk about building that window here in a minute. I'm going to let Titus pitch in for a minute.
Usually, those people, they have that one friend who, like, the one who did dumb and gay shit with them that whole time, whatever. And then it comes to a point where they learn and they kind of tell their other friends, saying, like, hey, I don't want to do this stupid shit anymore. Like, I want the best for you, and I want to...
Everyone fucking hates that friend and thinks they're weird and stupid.
Yeah, and then...
I was that friend.
Yeah.
For a long time. And then I ended up just cutting off all my friends because nobody would listen to me.
And they still hit you up and hope everything will still be the same. Like, hey, bro, you want to come over and drink?
I'm like, no, I don't want to come over and fucking drink. I want to do something useful. I want good friends. I want to do good things. I don't want to sit in your fucking mom's back room and get fucking high and drink and hope the cops don't show up. That shit was awesome when I was a kid. I'm not even going to lie. It was super fun. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I got to experience being a dipshit for a little bit.
But
there comes a point where you stop, where you're done with that and you go and you build a good fucking life instead of being a dipshit forever. Or if you don't do that, you don't make that decision for yourself, one day you're going to be forced to make that decision and it's not going to turn out good for you. You're just going to live a shitty life. But yeah, go on. That one friend does come along.
And he wants you to get out of your situation.
Wants you to get out of your situation, out of the rut. Out of the rut of your mama's basement.
And when you ignore him and you're still downstairs with your other buddies without that other guy who took off and went to go do something else in his life and told you that you're a dumbass and you should stop smoking crack and drinking drugs.
And banging dudes.
And banging dudes.
Don't bang dudes.
Don't
it's bad.
bang dudes. No, it's a disease.
Would you agree that all of these kids who do this stuff, and I'm not even aiming at kids, you know, if you're 16, if you're below the age of 16 and you're still just hanging out, drinking a little bit, I mean, you shouldn't, obviously, I'm not promoting underage drinking, but as long as you understand that there has to come a point where it changes and you're not just procrastinating that point, like, you know, it's fun to be young. It's fun to be young and stupid, but you need a good balance to it, for one, while you're younger. And then as you get older, you need to make that balance more towards taking life serious rather than being a dipshit.
No, did you say balance?
Yeah.
There's not a balance. There's not a balance.
Okay,
it's realizing that I can't do this forever and I need to do something else with my life.
Right, but
it's not a balance. There's never a balance between being a dipshit and being on top of the world, being rich and doing cool
balance.
shit.
There's
like
a slight
actual
balance.
cool shit. No, there's not a balance.
There's not a balance.
There's not a balance.
You're
Shut
right
the fuck
about
up.
that. But when you're a young kid and you're fucking off and having fun, my thing was riding dirt bikes. I loved riding dirt bikes. I would spend all day riding dirt
Every
bikes.
day.
But I would also work quite a bit as a young kid, 14, 15 years old. I still worked a lot, but I also rode dirt bikes. Like, I wouldn't go to younger me and say, hey, dumb fuck, stop wasting all your time riding dirt bikes. But I also understood, hey, this isn't going to last forever. My balance at that time was I would work a little bit and I would learn trades and things of that sort. I would learn things a lot. And then as I got older, I had to kick that stuff. Like, okay, dirt biking is taking too much of my time. I need to graduate to working more. Sold my dirt bikes, right? So that's what I mean by balance. Not necessarily a balance, more of a, okay, when am I going to kick this, right? When I turn 16, I got to kick all these time-wasting habits and I got to fucking get serious, is what I mean by balance. I don't mean when you do decide to take your life serious, you still drink on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't mean that. If you're doing that, it doesn't work. If you're already semi-successful and you want to fuck off a little bit, sure, then you can talk about that sort of balance, whatever. But yeah, there's not really a balance when you're trying to do something really great with your life. You can't drink and smoke half the time and fuck off, mainly because the next day it's going to punish you. You might have that hour where you can drink, but then think about the next day. How are you going to feel? Even if you don't completely feel it, that's slowing you down. I promise it is. Having fucking poison in your body is slowing you down, no matter what you want to say. But yeah, it does come down to there not really being any balance. As a young kid, fuck it, have some fun, but be ready to take on the world when that day comes. You snap your fingers and everything is out of your life. Everything wasting your time is gone and you're fucking at it.
I think when I turned 15, I came to a realization that like life isn't all fun and games. And I kind of came to a mindset where I felt like I needed to figure something out for like to benefit my
something out.
Yeah, to benefit my future than just pretty much having a relapse.
Most people,
because if I was gonna have that relapse every day, then I was gonna be my age, 18 right now, and I was still gonna be doing the dumb, stupid shit as I was as a kid, and I just wasn't gonna grow up. I mean, luckily, I had good people around me, like. I'm going to just say like my father and family and stuff. And I mean, you can have good friends and stuff, but like
most people don't have good friends.
Yeah.
Most people really don't have good friends.
But like family's supposed to be there for you. They're supposed to support you. I mean, friends can do that too and whatnot, but like all friends are always going to have that side part where they're going to be like, all right, bro, let's get on this private property and let's break all the fucking windows.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true. But you know what's weird is most people have that realization. They do realize that they need to do something, like what you were just saying you had at 15. But they don't ever commit to it because it's just like I said in the beginning of this podcast. Nobody is forcing you. Nobody is going to come along and force you. But if you did have somebody who would force you, who would make you get up and make you not waste all your fucking time and make you do something great with your life, you would fucking do it. But you're not going to find that, so you need to find a way to obligate yourself to do something better because, yeah, it really comes down to being able to force yourself to do it because you do get stuck in that cycle, like you were just saying, where you one day wake up and you're 18 and you're the same way that you were when you decided you were going to change, like New Year's resolutions. You decide you're going to change something. You're going to get in shape. You're going to make more money. You're going to do this, this, and that. And you don't ever fucking do it because nobody ever commits to actually changing. So it is better the younger you start to commit because most people go through a long cycle of never actually committing. Most people go their whole life never actually committing. Every year, New Year's resolution, I think never actually commit. If
you take a look at yourself and you want to go to the gym and you want to work out and you want to get abs and whatnot, but then you're like, you know what? I don't need to go to the gym because
Ricky's fat.
Because
I don't need to go to the gym because my uncle Ricky's fat and he still has a wife. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not Ricky. So
exactly.
I don't need to go to the gym. But if you compare yourself to somebody who's ripped and
fucking
they got big
jacked.
arms.
Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby. And if you compare yourself to that guy and what you got, then you would call yourself fat, pretty much.
Yeah, find that person for you.
Not fucking huge, like what's his name?
Ricky.
If you compare yourself to Ricky, then you will never go to the gym. And if you compare yourself to Uncle Bobby, then you'll be like, all right, I want to be Uncle Bobby. But if you just sit there and compare yourself to Uncle Ricky, then you're just never going to go to the gym and you're just always going to be the same size, whatever, or you're just not going to commit at all.
This
and
isn't
you're just going to go into a relapse and just do the same thing over and over again.
Now, look, guys, this isn't only about being fat. Fat is a good example. It's easy to say, it's easy to use the word fat versus fit. So this goes for anything. It's not literally just about weight. We just use it as an example. But yeah, guys, most people don't understand.
It works the same as a job.
Here's the thing about Ricky and Bobby, okay? Oh, Ricky Bobby. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
We got Ricky Bobby.
No.
Okay. Look, you got Ricky who you hang out with, okay? This is your big dumb uncle who's a fucking idiot. This is Bobby. He's big in shape. He's got a bad bitch. He's got all the cars. He's got everything you've ever wanted. But you hang out with Ricky, okay? Ricky's fat, and now you compare yourself to Ricky and you stay like Ricky because you're like, oh, well, Ricky's happy. So now you're like Ricky. But then what you need to do is start hanging out with Bobby and worry about who you're around so you can start to want to be like Bobby. I guarantee if you hung out with Bobby every day, you would start to wonder what that life's like. What is it like to not be fat? What is it like to have everything I've ever fucking wanted? And you would go for what Bobby's doing and you'd kind of imitate how he got there. But most people don't ever get the fuck away from the Rickies. And here's the solution if you don't have the Bobbies in your life, okay? You just have nobody in your life. Get rid of fucking Ricky and have nobody, because nobody at all is better than Ricky. It's better than being around bottom feeders. I would rather be around fucking nobody. If I didn't have my brother and now Titus, who just got here about a week ago, I would be around nobody because everyone is a bunch of fucking peasants and I don't want to hang out around them. I'm not at a point yet where I can hang out with the type of people I want to be around. So I would just be around fucking nobody, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And when you're with nobody, then you kind of work on yourself.
You get to fucking reflect.
Like when you get a girlfriend and your girlfriend's holding you back, and then you lose your girlfriend, and then you got nobody, and then you're all like, all right, well, fuck. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do.
You know what happens usually right before guys start going to the gym?
A breakup.
Right, a breakup. They have a breakup, and then they start going to the gym, and then they start doing something with their life. And that's not to say that you need a breakup to do something good with your life. What I'm saying is
you need something to click in your brain.
Right.
In your life.
Clicks something in your brain. Hey, maybe I'm a worthless fat piece of fucking shit, and that is why my girlfriend left me. That's how most guys start to feel, and they start to go to the gym. But most guys fall off because they end up with a new girlfriend. And then when they get that new girlfriend, they stop going to the gym. That's not to say women are the problem. That's not to say you need to go through a breakup.
We're saying you're the problem.
What I'm saying here...
You're the problem.
You are the problem. You're 100% the problem. You're fucked. But it's because you start to realize. So if you just have that realization 24/7, be very fucking conscious, realize everything that's going on around you, you can never fuck up because you'll always be like, hey, yo, I'm getting fat. I need to go to the gym. And then you realize, hey, every time I stop going to the gym, I start to get a little bit fat and out of shape. And then you just consistently go to the gym. And then you realize, hey, I'm not making any money. I need to work more. And then you realize, hey, every time I start to work less, I start to make less money. So what do? You start to just work more all the time. And then you make a shitload of money. And then you can maybe start to fuck off a little bit. So you need to pay attention to what's going on. When you go through a breakup, you start to pay attention. You're like, man, I got some fucking thunder thighs that I should not have. And you're like, maybe I should get in the gym. Maybe that's why my girlfriend left me. So just don't fuck it up with the next time you get a girlfriend. And then you don't have to repeat the cycle 100 times.
Pretty much if you work your ass off, it'll pay off in the end. Because
there's nothing bad that comes from fucking hard work. If you went to the gym forever and never got into the shape that you wanted to be in, I guarantee you would get in some sort of better fucking shape. So why not just go to the gym forever when something good always comes from it? And nothing good ever comes from being lazy. Nothing good has ever came from being lazy.
Bobby's lazy, and Ricky's working his way up through that whole month.
No. It's the other way around. Ricky's the bitch. Bobby's the bad motherfucker.
No, it's the other way around.
No, Ricky's gay.
Oh, shit.
Ricky's lame. Anyways, Ricky's whatever. Go back to your analogy, but use Ricky and Bobby the right way. Don't offend Bobby like that.
My bad.
Go ahead.
So pretty much.
Sorry, Bobby.
Sorry, Bobby.
Fuck you, Ricky.
So pretty much while Ricky's fucking around, being fat, eating McDonald's every fucking night and playing fucking Fortnite, and Bobby's working his way up, going to the gym, working, and
he is,
and Ricky's still in the same place playing Fortnite, getting fatter and sitting on his ass all day, while Bobby's fucking going up. Ricky's fucking around, but he's still doing the same shit, and Bobby's working his way up so he can fuck around and go do his own shit.
Yeah.
Cooler shit.
But imagine this. Now, does Ricky have a girlfriend?
What?
Ricky has a girlfriend, right? Some fat chick.
Yeah, on Fortnite.
Some big dumb lady. Okay. Now imagine Ricky's Fortnite girl leaves him. He stops playing Fortnite. He gets fucking lonely. He realizes that Chanel, the bitch he met on Fortnite, left him because he's dumb and he sucks and he has nothing good in life coming his way.
Shaquisha.
So now Shakishwa, whatever he said, left him. Now he starts doing what Bobby's doing. He's lonely, so he starts hanging out with Bobby, and he becomes another version of Bobby, and he takes over the world with Bobby.
Changes his name to Bobby.
Now we got Bobby, and they become bad motherfuckers. Now, here is the bad part that Ricky is susceptible to. Ricky meets another girl on Fortnite because he decides to play a game one day. Now, Ricky goes back to doing the same bullshit and he falls off, but Bobby never does that because he just made the decision to just keep doing it, and he paid attention to how his life was and how he got good, and he kept doing it on repeat no matter what, but Ricky fell off because he's a dickhead and he went back to his old ways. So that is why you need to try to make it to where something bad doesn't have to happen in order for you to change your life. Just change your life anyways. So that way when something good happens, you don't quit.
I think Bobby's a badass.
I think Bobby's the man. Be like Bobby.
Be like Bobby.
Whoops.
Who walked in?
Be like Bobby.
Someone walked in?
No.
Oh, shit. Cheering. For
Because
Bobby.
they just left.
Cheering for Bobby. All right, anyways, guys, back to school. Hopefully you don't hear that next year, but here's what we want to tell you guys about school. Before all of you get your panties in a fucking wad and start yapping about how we said school's bad, blah, blah, blah. If you have an intention...
Well, school's good for this and that.
I have a disclaimer to make.
And if I do this on school, then I can do this.
Yeah,
What are you doing in that time of school when you could be out working?
I have a
When
disclaimer.
you could be on our podcast.
I have a disclaimer to make.
All right, make
All
your
right.
fucking disclaimer.
If you're going to school with intentions of being a doctor or a fucking lawyer or something, and you are doing something that requires that you go to school, yes, you should maybe go to school for that, of course, because you have to, because we need doctors, because I don't know why. I don't think we need doctors. When I broke my leg, I ripped it off. I don't have a leg now. That's what I did. But yeah, apparently we need doctors and we need lawyers. So if you want to go to school to do something, then do it. But if you're just a dickhead going to school right now and you have no clue why, I highly recommend that you find something better to do with your life, and you also cut off 99% of your friends from school, because most of them are dipshits and most of them suck. Go ask all of them why they're going to school, and if none of them can answer that question...
That's just like people that go to the military. They ask them.
Yeah.
And they're like, why did you join the military? And they're like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, so go ask...
I don't even know why
Go
I'm
ask
here.
all your friends why they're going to school. First of all, you're going to realize something very important, but ask them all. And if they have no clue why they're doing what they're doing with their life, cut them off. That's it. Done. Why do you drink? Why do you smoke? Why do you party? Why do you go to school? They're not going to know.
I don't know.
Or they're just going to say because it's fun. Cut them off right there. Done. Fuck those friends. You don't fucking need them. And then I did say that I would tell you about how to build your window, though, okay? I'm going to tell you guys right now how to build your window to jump
Number
through.
1, go buy it.
First of all, if you're still in school, dropping out will help you build this window. What this window is going to be, guys, it's a metaphorical window. You're going to build your window, all right? How you're going to do this is anything that wastes your time, you're going to cut it out. Drinking, smoking, we've already gone over all that. Cut all that out. You're going to build a huge window of time right there. But your window is if you're, let's just say you have a job already, it takes up most of your time, but you have a little bit of time left over, but you fuck off with it. Stop fucking off with it. Okay. Put some money away. Get some money put away, maybe $10,000, $20,000. Build yourself up a little bit of cushion, I would say. And then that's kind of your window right there. You have extra time and you have extra money. Then, now that you've built this window up, you've got some time and you've got some money. You're going to find out what it is that you're going to invest that money in and all of that time, and you're going to commit to it. And the commitment is going to get you through that window. On the other side of that window is fucking success, okay? You build your window, you get through your window, you get to your success, guys. Build your fucking window. That's all that's all it really is. Just build yourself that window of time and money where you can put maximum effort into one thing and become successful through it.
Well, what size is it? That's what they're going to ask.
Doesn't matter whether it's different sizes of windows, guys. Pick your windows. If you want it to be 10K a month, build yourself a small window. If you want it to be 100K a month, build yourself a big ass window. But back to your dumb, gay, weird fucking friends, guys. Cut them off. Fucking cut them off. I can't name a single person who has good friends off the top of my head. Can you? You might think you have good friends, okay? For a long time, I was very, very big on saying that I had good friends. I thought I had decent friends.
Right.
But you find out.
Like you would flex on your friends.
Right.
Or not flex on your friends, but flex
your
to other
friends.
people.
Right,
yeah,
right.
You'd be like, dude.
Like my
friend.
dad would always tell me, you have fucking shitty friends, you know?
My dad would say the same
There
shit.
was this one guy a long, long time ago. He said, I used to ask my mom if my friends could come over, and she would always tell me, how many times have I told you that you don't have any friends? But I never understood, so I just brought them over anyways. What he's saying right there is he had friends, but his mom was trying to tell him, you don't have any fucking friends. And then he came back. He was like, what she was saying is where, you know, now that I'm in a hard spot, all those friends are gone. None of them are there. That's what his mom meant by, I'm sorry, you don't have any friends, son. That's what she was telling him. So look around and see if you really have any friends. Because like I was saying, I used to think, you know, I had good friends. My dad would always tell me, your friends are fucking idiots.
Do you
man.
think I'm a good friend?
You're my cousin. I have to like you. I'm forced to.
Fuck.
Yeah. Kind of sucks because I think you're a nerd.
Damn.
But really, like investigate your fucking friends. Get a big piece of paper and write down pros and cons of your friends. Pros, they're fun. Con, the way that they're fun is drinking and smoking. Okay. Evened out right there. Shit. I mean, what will they do for you? You'll find out quick. Most of your friends probably won't even fight for you. That's another thing that I would do. Go ask your friends, hey, if hell broke out right now, if this guy right here, if I got into a fight with him, would you help me? If they hesitate to say yes, fucking drop them, because if you ever had a business, I'm not even fucking kidding. Me and Matt, when we used to fucking hang out at like parties and stuff, we'd ask our buddies that came with us. If they rode with us and they said no, I wouldn't fight. I wouldn't help you fight if you got in a fight right now because I don't know how to fight. Fuck you, bye. You're not my friend if you cannot help me
You
fight.
can get lost in the party with all the other dickheads.
Exactly. And having a friend with you who won't help you fight is worse than having nobody, because you're counting on that person to help you because you're like, that's my buddy. He's going to help me. No, the fuck he's not. But the reason that having friends that will help you fight matters so much and mattered so much to me is because the same friends who won't help you fight or will hesitate to help you fight are the same friends who are too much of pussies to ever do anything big with you. You have a business idea? Don't rely on your friends. You ever do something that doesn't work out in your favor and you need some help from your buddies? Don't rely on your friends. They might help you work on your car, but you cannot rely on those friends. Most people have friends they can't rely on. Fuck your friends. You don't need them. What the fuck's the point in a friend if they're useless?
I kind of want to get back on the military topic.
What?
When people go to military and people ask them, like, why did you join the military? Usually, like, 85 to 90% of people say, I don't know why I joined the military. I just joined it.
I'll tell you why they joined it.
And then the other part of the people are all like, well, I came here because I was fat and I wanted to pretty much be forced to work out when
Obligation. You
I
can't do anything good without being obligated to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna get at. And the other people are like, "Well, I joined the military because I wanted to get money, pretty much." And they said that
Benefits. A lot of people join for
money
benefits.
and benefits.
Yeah.
Make your own benefits.
Make your own
make
bro,
your own money
bro.
to be able to afford your own benefits.
The
Fuck
world
the benefits.
is full of fucking benefits. The more you just do things that can benefit you, the more you end up getting benefited. Make your own benefits. That was good. I like that. Yeah, most people don't really know why exactly they join the military. Most people don't know why they do anything, if I'm being honest. You go ask someone, why do you work here? Oh, because I like money. Okay. But you're not making that much money. So why are you really doing it? And they don't know why. They don't know why because it's back to that same cycle. They were in that world where they were just fucking off throughout their younger days, and they never did anything good with their lives. And they got into that part of their life where it was like, now I have to do something. Now I'm fucked. I owe money. I got a loan on a car because I was drunk and high with my buddies, and now I have to pay it off. And now I have to get a job. And now I'm 18 and I have to move out of my parents' place. I have to go get my own place so me and my buddies can play beer pong in the backyard whenever we want. And then they just go down this fucking treacherous cycle of just being forced through life, never knowing why they're doing anything, never doing anything because they want to, never doing anything because they believe in it.
They're just in the moment.
Right. Working for McDonald's, even though they hate people who eat fast food. They hate fast food. They're not behind the movement. They're just there because they have to make money. They have bills that they have to pay. They went down the wrong fucking path. They fucked up their life early on. Now they're doing things they don't want to do. They don't know why they're doing it. You ask someone why they're doing half the things they're doing, and they don't fucking know. That is how you know that most people fucked up their lives beyond belief. They're fucked. They're just, yeah, man, I don't know why we're doing this podcast. I just, I figured maybe we could make some money off of it. I don't really believe in half the stuff I'm saying, but I think it'll get views and make me money, so I'm saying it. That's what most people are doing. That is what most people are doing. Could you imagine if we were doing this podcast saying shit that we don't believe in because we want to make some money? That would be fucking shit.
We're doing this because we want to get you out of that fucking hole.
Because we don't want anyone to do that. I see too many people have done it. Too many people fucked up. You ask them. Go ask anyone. Dad, why do you fucking work for Casey? Why do you work for fucking Casey's Plumbing? Well, son, one day I realized that I fucked up and I needed to make some money because it was time to move out of my parents' house and I'd never done anything with my life before. So I had to find a job. And now I'm at Casey's and I don't make enough money to build my window, to build your window of time and money to get to the other side of success. So now I'm in the fucking rat race and my life is fucked, son. But I'm going to tell you to do the exact same thing because I have no clue how to do it any other way. And you better believe in my fucking rules, son, because my house, my rules. Then you end up in the shit cycle as well. That's how people's lives go. 90% of them.
And I'm going to make sure Casey does not hire you.
That is a very sad but very true part of the world is that most people, not even just military people. I mean, military people is a good example. Most of them don't know why they joined the military, but most people don't know why they're doing anything. And it's terrible, guys. Look around you. Look around you at what is going on in the world and realize that everyone just, they're in a rat race. They don't know why they're doing what they're doing. They're just doing it. They don't even believe in it. They don't want to be a part of it. They hate their job. They hate their coworkers. They hate their life. They hate their fucking wife. They don't even like their own kids because they don't get enough time to spend with them to raise them to be who they want them to be. So they can't even like their own kids, and they just wither through life. Like, oh man,
like everybody else in this fucking
one
world right now.
One day I'll magically be successful. Maybe when my boss dies, he'll accidentally have a check that he wrote to me. Not true. You're gonna die poor.
Hopefully, I'll get a raise.
Hopefully, I get a raise for my job. Maybe I'll make $27.30 an hour instead of $27.29. Oh boy, I'll make an extra 100 cents a month.
This is some good money.
More like 40 cents a month because I only work 40 hours a week because I never built my window to dedicate all this time to. Instead, I'm just fucking off. Just jerking off, watching life go on by. Just, hee-hoo, hey. One day I'll be on the corner begging, or I'll be in a home and old and dumb and broke because I never actually dedicated myself to anything because I couldn't be bothered to actually do something for myself. It was just, whoops,
Same
whoops,
thing.
I slipped into a job and I don't know why I'm here and I need money and now I'm fucked and I bought this new, hey, I bought a new Honda Civic though. I made it. I did it. I barely got money to pay for it, so I can never build my window now, but...
And I was able to afford the new video game that I'm going to play for...
Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4.
If that's even a thing, I don't know.
It is a thing. I play it all the time.
It is?
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 is a thing, guys. Better save up $47. Don't build your window.
He didn't
Buy
even...
Black Ops 4.
He didn't even know because he's already through that fucking window.
Because I'm not a nerd like him. Yeah, guys, which is okay, you know. I'm almost 20 years old. I quit playing video games. Titus is 18. He's turned 18 like a week ago. He still plays a little bit of video games, but I'm sure he understands.
I don't want people to know when I turn 18.
Whatever. I'm sure he understands that one day he'll have to give up video games. I really hope so because, you know, I still played video games when I was a little bit younger, but you have to get to a point where you're like, you know.
We played video games last night.
Okay. Video games got to go too. I did play a game last night. That was like the first game I played in a very long time. I don't generally play video games.
That was a lot of fun.
I think video games, you know, I mean, if you do them right and you do them at the right time, they're okay. But generally, you're wasting a lot of time. If you haven't, especially, you know, for the average person who hasn't built that window yet, like if you build your window of time and money you're going to invest into something and you have a little bit left over, play your video games, what the fuck ever. But people who build their window to play video games, oh, you're fucked. You're big time fucked. You build your window, I'm going to put 3 hours aside every single day to play video games instead of building your window to get out of your fucked up life first.
For those 3 hours.
Right. And then taking that extra time to play video games, you're fucked if you're just you're making your window to play video games.
Yeah.
That's what I think about video games.
Is that my fucking water?
No, your water's on the floor where Matthew fucking chucked it like a ninja.
Hey, we caught that on video, didn't we? Put that in the clip.
Anything's worth doing if it was on video. That's the way the human fucking brain works. Because they're all fucked.
Oh.
Anyways, guys, back to what we were saying. I just want to stress this point a little bit more before we actually do end this podcast. Don't ever do that again or I'll murder your family. I am your family, but I'll do it anyways. Anyways, it's very important that not only you build that window, it's also very important that you're very intentional with what you're doing. If you can tell yourself why you're working this job, why you're doing the things you're doing every day, why you're going to school, other than to learn what the root cause of the number 4 was, or however you say it. I don't even fucking know. I'm not that great at math. I learned the basics of math, which you can teach yourself, by the way. But if you can't tell yourself why you're doing it, don't do it. And build your window and only do something in that window that you know why you're doing. Okay, I'm doing this because it's going to have a positive impact on the world and I truly believe in it, so I'll do it every single day. But it's also going to make me a lot of fucking money and it's going to set my life free. There you go. You know why you're doing it rather than, well, why do you sell window washing services? I don't know why I sell window washing services. I sell them because I fucked up big time and I need to make a little bit of money. Oh, you want me to turn your mic back on? You want to be back on the pod? Hey, stop!
Stop.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
In case you forgot, I'll say it again. Congratulations. You made it through another year of school. You're just as useless as you were the fucking year before. You still suck. You still don't know why you're going to school. You're still going to party all summer. You're still going to drink all summer. You're still going to go back to school next year. You're still going to graduate with zero money and be forced to go to college so you can buy yourself another 4 years of time before you get launched into the real fucking world with nothing and end up at that job that you don't know why you're at it. Just wanted to remind you guys, congrats. You fucked up big time.
The only thing that's adding up in numbers in your life right now is all the dudes you fucked and and your grades.
The
that are
dudes.
slowly declining.
Yeah. The
Because you're-
dudes you fucked. You hear that? You're adding up dudes you fucked. You have tally marks of dudes that you fucked. You weirdo.
You have handprints on your ass
Why?
because of all the dudes they've been fucking.
Damn.
Damn, son, where'd you find all that?
At the dude store.
Damn.
Dudeshop.com. Shout out to whoever owns that store.
That's Matthew. That's why he's not here.
Yeah, that's my brother, Matt. He's weird and gay. And we don't know where he's at. He went home because something happened. I don't fucking know. He had to go do something.
It's
But
because he invited all those dudes over.
it's because he invited all those dudes over that he found on dudeshop.com. Dude Shop. Oh, fuck.
Link down
wrong.
below.
Wrong button.
Anyways.
What does this button do?
Okay. Anyways, guys, little recap on the podcast. You're weird. You're gay. That's it.
That's
You have
pretty
anything
much
else
it.
to say?